Well, also I need to get stuff for, like myself for lunches and shit.
Yeah, food and, living and existing and stuff. Nothing. My name is Risotto Groupon.
Can I talk my shit during that segment?
Yes.
I mean, sure, why not?
Yes. All the shits must be talked.
Well, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yep.
Zach, what time?
Oh, food my mouth.
Real professional. Real professional, Zach.
40.
Beep, boop, bop. Bing, bang, bong.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 225 of the Camcast.
Yahoo!
Yes, there are three of us around this table, but one of them is a new face almost.
Right. Born again.
Yes, exactly. I am Mike, dear leader, doc taste, leader of men, herder of cats, orderer of pizza.
Yum, yum.
Dude who's looking sporty today.
Yeah, sporty spice, dude. Look at this.
Thanks.
Is that Abraham Lincoln on your shirt?
It is Abraham Lincoln.
Nice. Really?
Yeah. Honest Abe.
I love it.
Yep. Anyway, I am joined to my right by not
always.
Not our Uncle Radical Professor of the Ghetto Arts.
He's on his way.
He'll be here eventually. He'll come barging in.
He's in traffic.
He's been given carte blanche to come in here bombastically and ruin this podcast.
Just jump right in and David.
Yep.
And you will.
Yes. No. Our lovable, huggable abandoner.
Yes.
Pizza, whatever it is.
Yeah. Pizza, I had to wait till Ferrari won a race to come back.
No, you had to wait until they won 2 races.
In a row?
Yeah, Jesus, that could have...
Spoiler alert.
Man, that could have really backfired for you.
That did take him 10 years almost.
Took him a while
to
go back to back.
We'll talk about that, though.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah, welcome back, Brandon.
Good to see you guys. I missed you.
Yep.
Zach, you're taller? No? Okay.
I'm the tallest.
Yep.
Yeah, you've grown, though. What are you, 7'2" now? What are we at?
I'm out of puberty, but thanks, though.
7'12"? What are we at?
He's tall like tree and out of puberty. He is the good Colonel Eddie Dean himself. Chairman of the boards, Zach Lords.
Howdy ho.
Ahoy, hoy.
Indeed. Well, folks, if you liked any of what you're hearing so far, you can catch up on our other shenanigans on our social media pages. Pretty much just Facebook and Instagram. We're at Cam Automag on both of them. I took Twitter off my phone, so that's kind of dead.
Oh.
I like how you were pushing it for a really long time and then deleted it.
I just, fuck it.
I don't know what this is, but...
Yeet.
Oh, that's the one. Perfect.
It's the closest one to him.
I love it.
Yeet, yeet, yeet.
No Twitter.
Oh,
yeah.
Try to turn down.
Yeah. Twitter's a tire fire, so whatever.
Yep.
Which I'll get into later.
We'll get there.
Although they did have their first profitable quarter last quarter. Good job, Twitter.
Good job.
Anyways.
Find this podcast wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe. All those fun things. Share with your friends. Let me know if you're having any audio issues like a few of you did with the last episode.
Uh-oh.
Well, can you tell me about those?
They were it would skip ahead randomly at the end. It's it would just stop, somebody hit pause on the recording and then picked it up again, but we kept talking.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened.
What platform were they? I mean, that's, whatever.
It could have been that, or it could have been the computer actually being too slow to keep up.
Could have been.
I'm wondering if that's the issue.
Might be it.
Is that a hard reboot situation there, Zach?
Could be.
All right. Cycle the power.
Cycle of power.
Cycle.
Is this the cycle of power?
Cycle of power.
Cycle it.
The Grand Trianon.
Just fucking cycle it.
Do it.
Anyway.
Fucking send it.
Help us get a new computer by supporting us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutomag. We are getting dangerously close to our $200 a month goal, where we will start live streaming the recording in its entirety to our patrons.
And won't there be some video proof of shenanigans with the Professor Dave and a scooter of sorts?
I mean,
isn't that part of that?
I mean, that's a thing that I keep saying is going to happen, but yeah, it turns out being an adult really means that you have time to think of ideas, but not necessarily time to make them happen.
Yep. Tell me about that. Hey!
Adulthood, it's a fucking nightmare.
Woo.
Anyway, but yeah, patreon.com/CamAutomag is where you go to support us on a monthly basis. You can subscribe for any dollar amount, $1 up to $15,000. However, best bang for your buck is going to be the $5 shenanigans level. That gets you access to bonus content, early release podcasts, and the Cam Super Secret Shenanigans Facebook group, where we do nothing but talk shit. And I ask you a random ass question in addition to the podcast question of the week.
Yep.
So
And we strategize on cars we're going to buy. For instance, the Viper.
Christ almighty.
Sweet Moses, it's happening.
That was just in the group chat, not in the actual Facebook group.
Oh, sorry. That's
all right.
But we will publish that to the group chat or the group Facebook. Whatever. You know what I mean. Old.
I mean, listen, one of us in here is watching the market, watching it tumble.
Yeah, me.
Yep.
This guy.
And that kind of led to everybody else.
Just jumping on.
Yep.
It's almost time to buy, people. We're like a year away. It's going to be amazing.
Meanwhile.
Oh, boy.
God.
Meanwhile.
Somehow I'm the voice of reason in that group.
At the Temple of Doom.
Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Anyway. Let's see. Shout-outs.
Shoddy, shouts.
Let's see. Grid Life happened. Sally got second place.
Nice.
That was nice, despite an engine fire.
Whoa.
And burning her harness and cracking her intercooler piping.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Way to go. Way to power through.
Yep. And then she posted a bunch of videos on her Instagram story of her corgis and 2 more corgis. Oh. So, 4 corgis.
That's
4 stumpy puppers.
Oh, my gosh. I love those. I love those so much.
Damn it, Sally. I keep threatening. I know you don't listen, but God damn it.
I'm going to steal one.
Gonna come down there. Gonna give Carl and Lucy all the pets.
And I'm going to abduct one. I'm sorry, that's aggressive. I shouldn't say that. I don't really know you that well. But I am going to abduct one of your sweet puppies.
Yeah, no, don't.
Okay, I won't do that.
Don't do that.
But I do love corgis.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know. Maybe pick up Marcus. Throw him over my shoulder.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's a great name, too.
Yeah, Marcus is a good dude, apparently. From everything that I've seen, he seems like a very good guy, and everything that I've heard, he seems like a very good guy, so I have nothing to doubt that he is indeed a good guy.
Love it.
However, I'm going to be a wild dickhead, and I may throw him over my shoulder.
There you go.
So,
Do it.
Yep. Finally use this heightened girth advantage to my advantage, goddammit.
Yes!
Height and girth advantage?
Big boy.
You sure about that?
I mean, we can whip him out.
Listen here, Mr. 712.
Yeah.
I'm withdrawing as we speak.
Attaboy.
It's not the size, it's how you use it. Okay.
Damn right.
Not funny.
Anyway, no new patrons, but please help us out.
What?
What is going on?
Did you want me to push a button?
No, what you did, that was my choose, but yeet would have been awesome.
Oh, yeah, I was going to yeet that.
Here, some high cheese.
There it is. Am I coming through, by the way?
Yeah, you're coming through.
Right. Do you need more in the headphones?
I think I'm just deaf.
Want some more headphones?
It's all right.
Please. More bass in my headphones.
Oh, I just turned up Dave's.
More treble.
Great.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a little... Yeah, okay, that's good. Thank you. Yeah.
Wonderful.
You can do the...
What's that? Is that a thing? Oh, that's a thing. See? Gosh, damn, I'm old. I aged like 10 years in the month and a half I've been gone.
It's been a while.
Jeez
These young
Louise,
kids
I'm
are
sorry.
Moving too fast for you.
Yeah.
And the world.
You whippersnappers.
It's a cold, real world out there, Grandpa.
In my day,
Back in my day.
we had to use landlines. And they weren't just used for cold calling. Anyways.
What are landlines?
What? Lamp lines?
What are landlines?
I'm going to murder your face.
God.
I don't... Yeah, murdered. Anyways.
Jesus, you might be the biggest person that we take to SEMA, that I've ever taken to SEMA.
I think they have an age restriction, though. So
I mean, he's...
Probably 18.
Mentally, though, I don't know.
I mean, we'll park you in the media center and give you some colored...
They usually have drift cars set up, and you can just go have fun with them.
Yeah, there's gonna
Dude, that's way better than going to SEMA.
No, you will have to wait in the big-ass line, so...
We'll explain
confused.
more.
I'm so confused. Just explain later, please.
Yeah,
we
we will.
Anyway, in the meantime, happy birthday to the following people who may or may not hear this.
Happy birthday.
To you.
Scotty Winfrey Erickson, Nick Pellant, Cole Butterfield. He's a talented photographer and cool dude. Fucking Scotty. Anyway, Lorenzo Martin, Aaron Leonard of Reflected Image Motorsports.
Oh.
Yep. Ayrton and Taycan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dance kids.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, whoops.
No.
Jeez.
No.
Oh, for 3 tonight, man. I am sorry. It's been a pleasure. Thanks, everybody.
Just leaning in.
I am just
trying to take a pitch to the
chance to get fired from this podcast I have taken.
Oh, it's okay. You've already been fired for your lack of showing up.
I haven't got a check. Is that a...
Well, you're getting paid?
We just let the problem take care of itself. Anyway, everybody, we love you.
Happy birthday. You know what's a great way to celebrate a birthday?
Well, how's that?
Treating yourself to some Cam Auto Swag.
Damn straight.
Damn right. Head over to CamAutoSwag.com. Out there, finally,
Old.
for us thick boys.
Yeah.
We need it. Mm-hmm. Needs to. But head over there, get yourself a fancy new beanie for with or without the pom
I'm
pom.
buying one.
Oh, got to be a pom-pom.
Don't tempt me. I'll do it.
You got to get the pom pom because get yourself the hoodie, which is going to be great for fall. Terrible as soon as it gets colder than fall weather.
Right?
Yep. But you know what you do? You get the hoodie. You get the beanie.
Right.
You get like a Cam script logo tee.
Yep.
Layer it all together.
Bada bing.
You're solid.
I will buy all of those, and then can we do like one of those like those modern outfitters photo shoots weird lighting and stuff like alleyways and stuff.
Let's get creepy with it.
Kids do it.
I'm so down for this.
Dude, we'll do some streetwear photos with it. That's what I want.
Man.
Yeah, I'm not going to participate.
It's best you don't.
Do you know what streetwear is?
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
Too old.
Thank you.
CamAutoswag.com.
Old. Sorry.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to bow down to our new electric Bavarian overlords.
Ja, du bist hast du beide to bow down.
They have introduced a car.
Uh-oh.
Called it a turbo, but it does not have a turbo.
And or a engine.
I mean, it's got something.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Porsche, how do we pronounce this?
Taycan.
Taycan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Taycan Turbo and Turbo S have been revealed. They've debuted. People have driven them.
Yep.
And the Turbo S starts at $185,000 and doesn't actually have a turbo.
Just a scant 185.
Yes.
Woo.
Yep. So that's 750 horsepower out of the Turbo S.
Jeez Louise.
Right.
I just love they can't get away from the turbo nomenclature.
No, this is what they do now.
Yeah. It's fast. Let's throw a turbo on it.
This is who I am now.
Yes. I feel right. I feel right.
I have become turbo.
Wow, this thing's... I mean, it's all electric, right?
All electric.
All electric.
Yep.
All-wheel drive.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep. So the turbo has 616 horsepower, but they have an overboost and launch control thing. An overboost, it'll take you up to 670 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah.
At 1 RPM or something like that, I bet.
Yep.
It's insane.
Makes up to 626 pound-feet of torque.
Wow.
Weighs 5,132 pounds.
Not a superleggera, this thing.
Not svelte, but it gets that 2.5 tons to 60 in 3 seconds with launch control.
Wow. And that's just the turbo, not the Turbo S.
Yeah.
How does the Turbo S do 0 to 60? Does it overtake the Tesla? No.
No,
it doesn't.
No.
Well, the other thing too is, I guess no, that's a bad argument. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, so this thing kind of compares to the Model S.
Yeah,
and,
that's what they were targeting with it. So
and the Turbo S, 5,100 pounds.
Yeah,
750 horsepower with the launch control and the overboost and whatever.
Yep.
2.6 seconds to 60, 10.8 second quarter mile. The Model S Performance does 60, claimed 2.4 seconds, top speed of 163, and just under 5,000 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's close.
It's there.
But that $85K premium, you're getting the Porsche name and Porsche stuff. I don't know.
You're getting a Porsche that you plug into the wall every night.
Yep.
It's like owning an iPhone. The same thing.
These acceleration times are getting ridiculous. Like, we're going to get to the point where people are literally going to be blacking out from the G-forces, from the acceleration.
And I am here for this.
Marketing. This car will make you black out 0.2 seconds faster.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that's why that's why they'll have autopilot, right? So we noticed you blacked out, we took over. When you came up, when you woke up, we drove you home safely. You were totally fine.
So this is interesting. So both the Turbo and the Turbo S have a 93 kilowatt hour lithium-ion battery.
1.21 gigawatts. Sorry.
They weigh almost 1,400 pounds on their own, just the battery.
Damn.
So, hefty. So, electric motor hooked up to a single speed gear reduction at the front axle, fairly common, and a motor bolted to a 2-speed transmission at the rear.
Oh, that's the first.
Oh, so they're probably going to have front-wheel drive disconnect.
Probably. An electric car with a transmission, actual gears. Porsche claims this helps with both top speed and efficiency.
I think that's the first electric car with a 2-speed transmission.
Yeah. Formula E cars had multiple gear transmissions.
Okay, real cars.
And also and
also cars that people watch.
Also that 308.
Yeah.
That had an actual working 5-speed gauge shifter as well.
Mated to the electric drivetrain.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But mass produced. So let's say real cars mass produced.
Yeah.
There
we go.
Not a custom garage build
Okay.
or some shit racing series that should die and burn in hell.
Hey, man.
Sorry.
Wow.
Just let us know how you really feel. Jesus.
Yeah, Formula E is total shit.
You're total shit.
No, you are.
Come at me.
Come at me, bro. You said it first.
Okay, just stop,
Okay.
both of you.
It is really
Can I rant now?
it is really boring though.
Let me just see if there's anything else in this article that I hastily threw on the agenda about 3 hours ago.
Noise.
Yep. Let's see. Both cars adaptive air suspension. Porsche's funny new coated brakes that are meant to relieve stresses of brake dust coating. Yep. Oh yeah. So the wheels have like the white trim, like white lips.
Not a big fan of that. I don't know.
I don't like it.
Kind of, it's like early 2000s mod.
I hate. Okay. Before you go on your rant,
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad like people have started to go away from like white car with black wheels or black car with white wheels.
Oh damn! I'm totally in that first group.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
It's just like okay, tight. Like you have like a sick whatever, but then like these crazy like dark black powder coated like BBSs, like neat. They just disappear.
Yeah, you can't see them.
Yeah,
You can't even see my rotiforms on the Passat.
yeah. It's like and then you want me to take pictures of your car in the bright ass sunlight at this fucking show?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's going to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Cool stormtrooper, bro.
I'm going to hate it.
Which I am. Sorry.
It's all right.
I am not helping. I'm contributing to that. I'm sorry, but I love it.
You are the problem.
I am.
Not the solution.
I am definitely the problem. Okay.
Anyway, and then real quick, let's see. Porsche claims both models can charge from 5% to 80% in 10.5 hours on a 9.6 kilowatt charge connection.
Wow.
Hour and a half on a 50 kilowatt connection. Or 22.5 minutes when charged at 270 kilowatts.
So is that the supercharger stations, the Tesla supercharger stations that have the 270 watts?
Something, I don't know.
Is that what they do? That'll be interesting. What Tesla's going to do with that?
It'd be awesome if they
There's a Porsche parked in a Tesla charging station.
It would make a lot of sense for Tesla, somebody who never makes money, to kind of like open that up.
Yeah.
And charge a premium to everybody else who's making electric vehicles.
Right.
But, what do I know? I'm not some fucking genius, fucking shit boy.
Speaking of that,
Go right ahead.
fuck the media.
Whoa.
We barely classify as media.
Just went NWO right there. NWA. Damn it.
NWO.
Wow, I'm sorry. I've been watching a lot of WWE stuff.
Either or, I'll take NWO.
Yeah, they work. Hulk Hogan.
So, I'm getting really pissed off at. It might be Facebook, which is
That's your first problem.
You damn kids.
and I realize that's probably a majority of my issue.
Right.
But I am getting tired.
Whoa.
Oh, hey,
We were expecting that.
Hey, jeez.
getting really fucking
Power.
tired of like 3-paragraph articles about a 1-sentence tweet. Normally, Elon. From 40 different outlets.
Right.
So, like, I like for this whole. So basically, I'm basically going to tell the story of the Elon Musk mentioned or tweeted at Porsche being like, Model S on Nürburgring next week.
Ooh.
Literally a joke.
Gauntlet.
Right? Literally a joke.
Total Elon, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Articles, basically, they're trying to pull full, like, stories out of this. Basically, like, one, I think it might have been, like, it wasn't Jalopnik, but it was somebody. And I think they called the Nürburgring, it was like a day. Like, they're like, trying to pull stories out of nothing.
Yeah.
And they're like, what's going to happen at the Nürburgring? Like, bullshit stories. Like, it's a why am I wasting my time? I know it's for clicks, but.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just, like, I'm just getting tired of that kind of.
It's like, everybody, let's raid Area 51.
That's not the same. You're old, but it's fine.
No, but it is the same. It's just
How is it the
clickbait and
same?
fake. Yeah, it's just, and they're taking it and running with it.
Well, so okay.
It up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
no, they're totally different. I know that. Thank you. I appreciate you trying to call out my age. Blowing it up is what I was comparing.
It's just getting like really frustrating because like somebody who's like wants to know more about this bullshit.
Yeah.
Which I guess is all media is.
that
well, and they did the same thing with his, like, hey, Porsche, there's not a turbo on the
Same
engine.
thing, yeah.
And they blew that up, you know, and then someone replied back to, like, hey, Elon, do you know what supercharger and something else means?
I think my favorite one was
Double gun fingers right there from the
do you
cheerleader.
know what profits are? Or do you know
Oh, shit. Do you know what SEC infringements are? I mean, the tweet last year where he said he was going to take the company private and they have $400 billion ready to go.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest. That's what got him ousted as the chairman of what are we talking about?
Tesla.
Tesla. Thank you. That's it. That's what we're talking about.
The thing.
The thing with the dude. Anyways,
It's the same thing with.
I agree with you. I'm just sick of the media in general, to be honest with you. I get all of my news from John Oliver, and that's all I need.
Yeah.
And he does all of his actual own research, and it's actually well researched.
Yeah.
And it's all actually valid. BBC is where it's at as well.
Like, get your news from the wire services.
Yeah, you got to go to the non-biased country of England. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That was my bullshit rant about nothing.
Yeah, that's good.
It's all right.
Yep. Well, if you have a Porsche Taycan and you'd like the Cam Automag team to drive it, please mailbag at camautomag.com.
There you go.
Yes! We will drive it and tell you how awesome or shitty it is.
I believe they have, yes.
Because I remember, like, Tesla's big thing, like, anytime I hit a racetrack, you do one lap and then it overheats. And it shuts down into limp mode because the batteries get way too damn hot.
Yeah. And,
And I haven't...
yeah, no, what?
Look at that interior. I like that. I like the interior.
Yeah, no, like...
It's a good-looking car.
It is a great-looking car.
I do agree. I don't like the white inserts on the wheels so much.
No.
Not a big fan of that.
Sorry,
Just go
I was-
all black.
I-
Ooh.
Taycan.
Taycan.
To the ring. It was a track prep, not a production model. I don't know what time they set. It was good, but not great.
No,
Yeah,
I've said this before, like what Jay Leno said about, the gas engine is going to be like the weekend fun car. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I think it's a great future.
I'm cool with it.
The Model 3 is super tempting, noises that it makes.
There you go.
Which, by the way, I put an intake on that again.
Ooh.
I put it back on. It's a bassy motherfucker now.
Nice.
It's,
You can take me for a ride in it one of these days.
I mean, it's a Passat.
You're not missing much.
PR.
Yep.
Fine. Okay, never mind then.
Well, it's a good car.
Whatever.
17,500 miles.
Fine, whatever.
Not bad. Well, speaking of other icons like the Passat.
Yep. Segue. Well, someone else owned by Volkswagen.
Yep. So, back in the year of our Lord, 1929.
Yep.
Jesus.
Financial crisis and so forth.
Dub 2.
Anyway, Bentley built 4 of these race cars.
Oh, wow.
They're called the 4.5-liter blowers.
Look at that supercharger on the
Because,
front.
they had a 4.5-liter engine, and they had a supercharger on the front.
Like, literally on the front of the radiator.
It's like sticking out. It's
Yeah, it comes right after the crank pulley.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Which is kind of weird too. Not crank pulley. It comes right out the crank. The crank's attached
Yeah, the
directly
crank.
to it.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize there were 4.5. It's quite a small engine for that era.
It's like a 4.5. I think it's like a 4.5-liter 4-cylinder or something like that. So it's like,
That's pretty big, but still.
yeah, it's one of those like. Well, I mean, it was.
Well, Jay Leno has what?
Yeah, the tank car. I mean, that's
Yeah, I mean, like there
it's
are.
not a real car, though. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like
he
there's
built that.
there's the Beast of Turin, like that
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
ass thing.
The big red one with
Yeah.
the frickin' shoots fire and
Yeah, with
sounds
the
like
stroke.
death.
Yeah, with like a 60-liter 4-cylinder or
Yeah.
something. Like,
That thing is rad.
yeah, it's insane.
It's like, yeah.
Fucking nuts.
So wait, what's going on here with these?
So Bentley
pre-war-
built 4 of them.
Okay,
They're insanely rare.
Yeah.
One of them competed at Le Mans.
right?
I mean, these are, according to Bentley, the most valuable Bentleys in the world.
Doesn't the AC/DC lead singer have one of these?
He has a replica.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So
Brian Johnson. That's his
Yes.
name. Yes.
12 more.
Holy shit.
because that's how you keep. Nope, that's how you make money. That's how you keep prices up.
That's how you.
Yeah, so they have one of the Team Blower cars because the 4 were built for Team Blower back in the day.
That's an awesome name for it.
Yeah, it's
Right?
really suggestive. Weird.
Anyway, so what they're going to do is they're going to disassemble their car.
No disassemble. If you know that movie. No,
Oh, what is it?
it's all right.
Let's just watch that
Is
struggle.
it-
80. It's an 80s movie.
Is it Johnny Five?
Yes.
Yeah!
My
Short
man,
Circuit.
Short Circuit. Good,
Johnny Five is indeed alive.
good job, Zach. Proud of you, man.
Good
I was
job.
cultured. My mom did well.
Yeah, good job.
Why you included that in culture, but here we are.
Well, it's pop culture. Well, that's
culture.
Radwood culture is what that is.
Something.
Absolutely.
No disassemble.
No disassemble.
Anyway,
Johnny Five alive.
so Bentley is going to all the parts,
Oh, damn.
put their car back together, and then they're going to have a digital model, which
Right.
they will then create. I mean, they will be able to rebuild.
This is how we get Legos
With
as well.
new parts,
Yeah, like they're going to,
100% accurate to that car.
after that, the team will use the original molds and tooling jigs from the 20s and modern manufacturing technology to recreate the cars.
Wow.
They have them because they're a British, motor company.
But yet,
Yeah, they're in a-
but yet they threw all the DMC equipment into the ocean. So it was all the same thing.
Via GM.
Well, no, it wasn't GM.
And
GM
cocaine.
GM just wasn't really part of it. It was all.
It was all...
Backed by GM, though?
No, he worked at GM.
worked at-
That's where he
Oh,
got his career.
I thought they were...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so he was 100% independent.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Whoops.
Yeah, him and the Scottish government, and then,
Cocaine.
That was the Irish government, by the way.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm.
it's all right.
Yeah.
It's important to be corrected.
You're wrong.
Damn. Build 12 of these cars, and they will be identical to the original wherever possible.
Right.
However, they will have, quote, modern safety concerns, end quote, and those will be hidden from owners to the best of Bentley's ability.
So like airbags and 3-point harnesses and all that shit.
I mean,
I'm really curious what they're going to have. Like, are they going to like build in some kind of like rollover protection and like put ABS on the car?
Yeah, maybe have pop-up thing in the back. Like a
pressed steel frame, half elliptical leaf spring suspension system, replica dampers, and replica mechanical drum brakes will be used on the car's structure.
replica. So behind all that will be freaking discs, or am I reading that wrong?
I mean, replica doesn't mean like fake.
Oh, right.
It to be like new, like
Yeah.
mechanical drum brakes.
I can't tell if this was a chain-driven car though. Like,
I mean,
there were
pre-war?
a lot of pre-war racers that were chain-driven.
Yeah, but those tend to be smaller.
There's a couple of Jay Leno's cars were chain-driven.
Yeah.
Dude, look at the horsepower rating this thing has.
The replicas will also be fitted with 4-cylinder 16-valve engines that have aluminum crankcases, cast iron cylinder liners, and non-detachable cast iron cylinder heads.
Wow.
Supercharger. Yup.
It's original right there.
The supercharger, an exact copy of the Amherst Villers Mark IV Roots-type supercharger, will help the 4.4-liter engine produce 240 horsepower.
Dude, for a car from 1929, that's like 1,000 horse. That's the Bugatti of our era right there.
Like that was pretty nuts.
Yeah, that's awesome. Who will be buying these and have already bought them, I'm sure?
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're
Bespoke, I'm sure it's like, hey, you get one, and you get one.
You own a collection of 13 Bentleys.
Yeah.
Do you want one of these? You'll never get to buy another one ever again.
Yeah, an immediate appreciating asset. That's amazing.
some of these classics.
Yeah, Mercedes needs to do it with the original Gullwing. Just do it.
Just do it.
Porsche did it with a frickin' 993 Turbo.
Yes.
I mean, and they sold it for $1.2 million.
Yes.
And it probably 20, 30 grand to build. So, whatever.
All right. Moving on from that to financing, aren't we?
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure. What does that even mean?
I don't know, but Bugatti is apparently looking for it.
Heyo.
Yep. So, Bugatti is trying to make a 4-seat stablemate to the Chiron.
Well, they've done this before. It was the EB112. You seen photos of this thing? It's
EB112?
It was ugly.
Is it around the same era as the EB110?
Yeah, you Google it.
Well, I mean, again?
Or, no, four-door, not wagon, four-door.
Are you sure it wasn't like a one-off for the Sultan of Brunei?
No, it was...
Because he has like a 456 GT shooting brake. He has quite a few wagons and stuff.
Anyway.
So they're looking for like funding? Is that what this is?
Yes.
Okay.
They are looking for funding.
Well, haven't they heard of Kickstart? No, I'm just kidding.
Now you get Bugatti, one of a stable of super premium Volkswagen AG-owned brands, including Porsche, Lamborghini, and Bentley, is looking at, quote, sexy financing for the new model, CEO Winkleman said. Porsche used a German promissory note called a
Schuldschein. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, there you go.
Schuldschein.
To partially fund the development and production of the Taycan.
I must be high off of something. There's no four-door EB1 of the Bugatti. No, Veyron.
Is this
Veyron.
Fast and Furious 2? Veyron.
Anyways. Yeah, so that is just a thing. So, I mean...
Interesting.
Yeah, Bugatti wants a four-door.
And someone else to pay for it.
Yep.
That's weird.
So, yeah, it's just...
We want a sexy four-door to build for you, yeah?
Yeah.
But you pay us the money, yeah? It's very nice.
Bring it to the group.
Read this paragraph here. Unlike the limited run Chiron, a version of the car that has set a 304 mile per hour record earlier this month, the new vehicle may take the shape of a four-seater, Bugatti President Stephen Winkleman said in an interview. It could also leave the world's racetracks for some off-road driving, he said, a departure for a brand honed on producing race cars going at incredible speeds.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So really, he just wants to build an SUV, is what I just heard in that paragraph.
He wants to build something.
The first one is a concept. The second one was actually built, as you can see in the photo.
Okay.
And then there's actually a video of the second one driving somewhere. I don't want to find it, though, because that's a lot of work.
Well, let's just see what this thing that Zach sent
and
us.
This is Veyron-era stuff.
Work is hard.
Okay.
That's interesting. I don't get Why they just don't open up.
Yeah, like it doesn't make a lot of sense for them to like.
If Volkswagen AG is going to be like, no, we're not going to give you the money for this.
Yeah.
Go find sexy financing somewhere else. Oh.
What the hell?
Okay. Oh.
Going the wrong way.
Okay, wrong way. I vaguely remember this.
That looks terrible.
Though.
I think...
They never put this in the production.
No. And I don't think anyone owns it either.
I bet someone in Dubai owns it.
Maybe.
I really bet you someone does.
Well, I've never seen any photos of it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only photo of that and the video they made of, like, some noble getting out of it in a castle or something.
Very well could just be sitting in, like, some vault somewhere.
It's probably down in, like, Levan, Utah, in a farm.
Wonderful.
Let's go find it.
And then we can make some really clickbaity YouTube video of, look at our barn find.
We found a one-off Bugatti.
Don't look at the tire marks of us pushing it in.
We bought the cheapest Bugatti. I am so sick of those titles all over YouTube. It's insane.
Thanks to Tyler Hoovy.
God.
Although I did watch the one B for Build. I think I talked about it last time. He bought an Italian yacht.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And that was awesome. That was a great video.
What did they name it?
B for Boat, I think.
No, it was something funny.
Oh yeah, but the red one. You know the one I'm talking about.
It was
I can't remember the
Riva.
brand.
It was a Riva.
Yeah, a Riva. Yeah, Riva. Super awesome.
Baron von Yachtface.
I don't care about their Lamborghini build. That's cool, but I'm not interested in that. I want more.
Anyways, that is the news as we bring it to you.
Yes.
We are ostensibly a media outlet.
Good news.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's all right. But you know what you don't have to be sorry about?
What's that?
My looks.
Living within your means.
Uh-oh.
Head over to steadybroke.com. Follow them on social media. They are steady.broke. Head over to the website. Go ahead and load up on some of their high-quality, affordable merchandise. It isn't cheap. Cheap is bad.
Yeah.
It is affordable.
It's affordable because it's good
different.
quality. It is good quality stuff.
Really good stuff.
I still have the T-shirt from 4 years ago now. 3?
Yeah. I still have my Broke AF shirt and my Depresso tee.
Yeah, I've got my Broke AF.
Yeah.
Busted it out this weekend.
Yeah, I
love it.
Going to wear the Broke AF today, but then I'm like, probably not a good idea.
Yep.
Anyway, head over to steadybroke.com, put a bunch of stuff in your cart, shirts, hats, hoodie, because it's getting to be that magical time of year.
Yep.
Where you're going to need it.
I love jackets.
Put all that stuff in your cart, use a coupon code CAMAUTO15 at checkout, save 15% on the entire order.
Entire order, CAMAUTO15. Do it!
Yep. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
Steady broke.
There we go. All right.
Oh, back to the pasta champs.
You've been waiting so long for this.
I love the title. I have. And all Tifosi have. So, yeah,
Yes.
It was the Italian Grand Prix this weekend.
You fucking sad sacks.
Monza, 69 years they've ran.
Yeah, 69 years.
Longest.
Continuously.
Yeah, longest continuous ran track in Formula One.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time Ferrari won was 2010 with Fernando Alonso.
Before he finally burned the bridge.
Yeah, before he burned the bridge. In the V8 era. That was a V8 car, too. That was pre-turbo 6 era. So, yeah, it's been a while.
Yes, it has been.
It's been a minute.
Yep.
They got close last year, kind of, but...
kind of, sort of.
Kind of not really, but yeah, they should have, but, they didn't. But yeah, they did. But before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about qualifying.
Yeah, we are talking about the Italian Grand Prix, the Formula One race. So.
Yes, and it is Monza, which is the fastest track on the calendar.
Yes.
It's basically the Talladega of the F1 calendar.
It is a bunch of straights connected by crazy-ass chicanes. And a flat, 180-degree right-hand turn.
I kid you not. Red Bull's rear wing was only 1.5 inches tall. They cut so much aero out of the car to get as much top speed as they could.
Yeah, they're borderline going with, Indy 500 aero kits.
Yes, for
it's
real.
Insane.
It was insane. But because of that, at Q3 of the third round of qualifying...
Yes, getting a toe around the track...
is key. You have to have a toe.
These cars hate being in dirty air. However, if you can have somebody punch a hole in the air in front of you, it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, 0.5 of a second improvement on your lap time.
Yeah.
They saw that.
So
everybody waits to the very last 2 minutes left in the qualifying session.
Yep.
Enough time to cycle, get a warm-up lap, and then do a timed lap.
Because how it works in Formula One is if you cross the line before the checkered flag falls on the session, you're still good to go. You
your
can
lap
set a flyer.
Counts. Yep, your lap counts, so go for it.
So the line The 9 drivers left.
Yes,
because Kimi wrecked out.
Yeah, Renault leads the pack. Freaking Hülkenberg is like, okay, let's go. And then as soon as he gets out in the pit lane, it just floods with
everybody goes.
All 10 cars that are still fighting for pole.
Yep.
And they come to the first, I can't remember not Parabolica, but the first chicane.
Yeah, the first chicane.
And he straight lines it like he missed his brake point.
He goes through which is hard to miss your brake point at 20 miles an hour,
yeah,
but he somehow did it.
Which was genius on his part. He's like, I'm not leading. I'm not going to punch a hole for everyone.
So he takes the escape road.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, everybody else
slows the hell down.
Comes through the chicane.
And just waits for him.
Just crawling.
And so they're 3 wide. No one's going faster than 30 miles an hour.
And there is a great... The other driver would tow the other one around.
Yep.
And then it would go back to, in Q3.
Yep.
Other driver would get it. And Stroll's was the greatest. It's like, you're going to miss the flag. You have to go. You have to push. You have to go now.
Yeah. But I mean, Ferrari, like Lewis Hamilton tried to put it on Ferrari, like they blocked. But no, they actually they weaved through everybody and booked it after that.
They got going.
They're like, we got to go. So
there's Carlos Sainz up there.
Yeah, they hit the back straight and hit the gas, but they didn't make it. And
Carlos Sainz did, and I think Charles.
Yeah, Charles did. But
he didn't. But he was in P1.
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz isn't going to get around me. Are you kidding me?
Everybody else didn't get a chance at a second lap, including Hamilton, Bottas, everybody else. It was hilarious. It was literally the NASCAR race where they all parked in the pit lane.
It was the funniest thing. And I was talking to James Burke about this at the NASA weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, I don't understand why, everybody outside of, Ferrari and Mercedes, why didn't they just go?
Yeah,
because they're not going to threaten the top 4 spots.
Not at all.
But you could definitely do better than 8th or whatever.
Yeah.
So why not go?
It's a super. We come to race day.
Yes.
All the fanfare of Monza, and obviously filled to the brim with tifosi.
Just these crazy drunk Italians standing upon a toxic waste dump.
A sea of red. I just love it. It's heaven.
Yes.
It's Valhalla for me. It's just beautiful. And
Valhalla.
I love it. 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 And, Leclerc got pole, Hamilton second, Bottas third, and Vettel fourth.
Yes, Vettel fourth.
So the lights go out, race starts. Leclerc and Vettel get a horrible start.
Yeah, but Leclerc managed to hold his position. Vettel drops to 5th or 6th.
Pretty aggressively, and Vettel dropped, and it was a great race from there on.
Yep.
And him and Hamilton, Leclerc and Hamilton just battled. Absolutely battled.
And it was I love the strategy call of they brought in Charles with tires.
Put him on the hard. Ferrari was struggling with the medium tire the whole time in practice.
Yeah.
They actually were better on the long race.
And
for once, Ferrari made the right strategy call, at least with Leclerc.
Took him long enough.
Yeah, and then
finally did it.
Vettel threw the strategy out the window
when he spun
on his own again
at the Ascari chicane.
Yep.
Almost takes out Lance Stroll.
Coming back onto the track.
Just takes out Pierre Gasly.
He did put him into the frickin' gravel pit. So.
And I was listening to the WTF1 podcast today when they were reviewing this.
Yeah.
And lovely TV director cutting away. And,
I know.
Well, and it's just
right at that point.
Well, and it's also you remember what happened last weekend? They don't want to televise somebody spearing the shit out of somebody else.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
I was you just missed it. He hit the car.
Yeah, Matt was just they didn't want to they're just we remember what happened last weekend, so that's why they cut to the crowd.
Well, they got a 2-second cut time, so they good kudos to the producer there.
Yeah,
he did well. But man, that screwed Vettel.
And Vettel got a stop and go
for 10 seconds, which is the max penalty you can get in a race, which was warranted in my opinion.
Yeah, Stroll just got a drive through, which
by my count, that's the 6th such incident in the last 2 seasons where Vettel has just made a rookie mistake on his own or overreacted to something that he didn't need to. So.
At this point in the season, Vettel has 9 points on his license.
Yeah, he
gets really
3 more, and he gets a race ban.
He is race the last time, and I love to call this out. The last time that happened was Romain Grosjean's.
Yep, good old Grosjean.
Yeah, who is?
Have you heard the rumor that Hülkenberg could be replacing Grosjean?
Could you imagine? Hey, suck my balls.
Yeah,
those 2 guys. The guy he said that to is on his team now. Yeah, I would love that.
I would fucking love it.
I would love that. Would be the greatest season of Drive to Survive ever.
Suddenly,
produced.
Gunther Steiner is just aching for Grosjean to come back.
Yeah, he's just I have Hülkenberg and K-Mag at each other's throats.
Watching these 2 fist fight in the pits.
But I will say this, I think Hülkenberg is a talent. He is. And I don't know how Romain got into this level for as long as he is, because I think he had a flash for a season, and then that was it.
Well, if people will fucking get a career on like a flash. Like, look at NFL coaches. Like,
that's true.
Hey, you stood next to Bill Belichick for 20 minutes.
You want to be my coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a 6-year guaranteed contract.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you can also be president of football operations.
Yep.
You're going to make all the decisions.
Yep.
Because you stood next to this schlubby dude in a hoodie.
But he knows the writing's on the wall. He's already talked about Formula E in a post-race interview. He's like, there's good stuff going there. All the manufacturers are going there. So
great stuff over there.
It just adds to the has-beens and never-wers that were in that series. Sorry, Zach, it's true, though. Sebastian Buemi is there.
I'm not lying.
You mean Felipe Massa, the number 1, number 2 driver to ever exist?
Sebastian Buemi, you mean sports car legend Sebastian Buemi?
Oh, right. Yeah, who won Le Mans? Didn't he win Le Mans?
He won Le Mans.
Twice, I think. Maybe not. But yeah.
I don't get why there is such this huge fucking drop-off from, like, Formula One to, like, why don't you go get in a goddamn sports car?
Yeah.
Like, it's not a bad idea.
But the wheels are closed.
But it's fun racing. Oh, it's so much fun racing. I love sports car racing.
Oh, God, there's something I should have put in here, but I didn't. So, remember how JGTC and DTM, like...
homologated?
Yeah, they were originally the rule sets were developed like in concert. Like they're basically the same thing.
Same thing.
Just one's in Germany
and
the other's in Japan.
Yeah.
But they're actually like the season finale of the DTM races. They're going to have some JGTC cars over there.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, sick.
And former world champion Jensen Button will be representing Honda.
Of course.
And I believe the Raybrig NSX.
Oh, rad.
Huh. Yeah, the GT500 NSX.
So you're going to see Mercedes pulled out. So it's BMW,
Audi,
Aston Martin, and Audi from the DTM.
From DTM.
And then
Honda, Nissan, and Lexus.
Nissan and Toyota. Yeah, okay. Rad.
Although they do have, there are Lexuses running in
JGTC.
Yeah, like the LC500.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was
because there's no there is no Japanese LC500.
As I say, the LFA, that was only badged as a Lexus. Oh, everywhere else too. Nowhere else got a Honda.
Yeah, no, that was a Not
Lexus. Sorry, Toyota.
Yeah,
Thank you. Sorry.
It's one of those So
where is the last race? When is that the last race of the DTM? Do you know what track they're going to be on?
I don't.
I hope it's not the Nürburgring F1. That's kind of a boring track.
It really is.
I'm not a big fan of that. If it's the Nürburgring Nordschleife, then I'm all about that.
They're not going to let them do that.
But that's like
absolutely not.
That's where the 12-hour race is and all that stuff.
And the 24-hour race.
Yeah, the 24-hour race.
Yes, and 6-hour races.
But that's GT cars, not the.
Yeah, it's the fastest thing they'll let go on there in a race thing is GT3 cars.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Right. That makes sense.
Yep.
So, anyways,
sorry for this number.
Oh, jeez.
There's some photos in the cam shenanigans or the cam proper page. Yeah,
okay.
It looks like a really shitty version of a first gen Maybach.
God.
See, I love this idea. They should put both series together, bring them here to America, and have them run on one of our American racetracks. That'd be so rad. I would go see that.
It would be great.
I mean, the DTA come here. They came to Texas.
Here we go.
They came to Austin.
All right.
They've been to Aston. Was it DTM or was it Australian V8 Supercars?
It was the Supercar series.
It was the V8 Supercars.
Hockenheim, October 4 to 6.
That's a great racetrack.
That's going to be the precursor to the Super GT DTM Dream Race in November.
Oh, that's sick. Yes. So we should watch that live. My house, you're all invited. And we have parking. I got a new driveway.
I saw. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Invite me sometime.
Yeah, okay.
It all depends on when in November.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. If you guys are in Vegas, live streaming awesomeness.
We'll be doing some of that.
As you double bird to victory.
Anyway.
That should be a t-shirt.
Double bird to victory?
Double bird to victory. Jesus.
I'll wear that to work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways.
Cool. 12 DTM cars will then race at Fuji against Japanese field. Ooh.
What? This season or next?
Damn it. Let's click the link. Let's just do this.
Uh-oh. Super GT DTM.
Go away, motorsport.com pop-up.
Joint race format.
That's 22nd through the 24th.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Rad.
There we go.
Amazing.
This is going to be sweet.
I love this idea because then you pit the best drivers from two different series together. It's like the IROC. It's what IROC should have been.
Here's the thing. This will kind of blow your mind. I know JGTC, they will post races from, the previous seasons.
Yeah.
So, the entire 2018 calendar is up if you want to go watch it. And at the beginning, they scroll through and they show you like pictures of who's in whatever car.
Right.
There are some like honest to God like fucking drivers in there.
Yeah, isn't Takuma Sato there?
Takuma Sato's doing IndyCar, but
right.
Felix Rosenqvist,
Rosenqvist,
contender for Rookie of the Year,
yeah,
was driving in JGTC.
There's good money there for drivers, so I get it.
Yeah. And, like, same thing with DTM. Like, there are some serious drivers. Like, people you know are driving DTM.
Oh, yeah. And there's some there's some long-standing drivers in DTM.
Yeah.
I mean, Paul di Resta still races DTM.
Paul di Resta still gets down in there.
I mean, and what's his face?
Timo Bernhard was racing in DTM.
Yeah. And then Glock did a...
Yeah, Timo Glock,
Timo Glock did a stint. He did well. But there's
he just
Bruno.
fairly recently.
Bruno Spengler.
Oh, yeah.
Bruno Sprengler.
Like, it's insane.
I mean, there's a lot of good drive. I used to watch DTM until Mercedes pulled out. I watched, because it was on Motor Trend television, the app, and I had it for a year, so I was like, I might as well watch two seasons of this.
Yeah.
I need to pick it up again. So, But they don't have the GTC on Motor Trend.
GTC? No. But they've got a Supercar series, though.
They do.
So that's always a fun one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
segue back. Leclerc won. First time in 9 years, Ferrari has pulled a victory.
Back to back for the young Monegasque.
Bottas got second because he pipped Hamilton because Hamilton's battle with Leclerc toasted his tires.
Yep.
And Hamilton got third.
Yep. And that was the thing, like watching the race.
But Hamilton was a classy guy at the end of the race.
He was cool.
He's like, he patted him on the head, gave him a thumbs up, and even he tweeted, he's like, hey, no hard feelings, man. It was good racing. You deserve this one. I'm going to get you next time.
Yeah. Bottas did the same thing. Came over, dapped him up, and away they went.
And I love that. I love that. I love the mutual respect of talented drivers.
And it was good to be able to see Charles celebrate a win.
Yes, because he had to be, and he was subdued in Spa because his roommate and friend died.
Yeah,
I mean that's hard. That's a hard pill to swallow. And he hugged his mom, at the end. So, I mean, I'm glad he got this one. I'm glad for Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
This has really been it's been the exact opposite of Ferrari last year, where Ferrari was dominant for the first half of the season and then went to total shit in the second half. Right now, Ferrari's pretty dominant in the second half where they were total shit in the first. So I love the trend. I don't think, because they have a problem of getting both cars to score points, I don't think they have enough time to catch up to Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship, so I think that's gone. But I think there could be something Leclerc could do with Hamilton.
I mean, he could.
I doubt it, but
I mean, he couldn't challenge for the Drivers' Championship.
Well, he could, but what would need to happen is Mercedes' reliability needs to go down, which it did in Spa.
It did.
4 of their cars blew motors, customer cars and their own.
Yeah.
Because of the new motor that they've developed is not great.
Yeah, when new spec engine.
You don't get party mode. Like Hamilton didn't get party mode at the end of the race, and he kept asking for it.
Yeah, and they're like,
but they saw something. They're like, no, you're gonna.
We need
go bye-bye.
We need you to finish.
Yeah, we don't want to have penalties like everybody else.
I don't. Yeah, I think with that in mind, like Hamilton needs to not finish a few races.
Yeah.
For Leclerc to be even
which could happen. I mean, if he does 3, even not in a row, but 3 before the end of the season, that's 75 points.
Yeah,
that's I don't know. I think Hamilton's lead's too big, but
but I mean, he could.
It could happen.
I mean,
if the racing gods smile down upon us as Tifosi and bless us with all that they have, it could happen.
They could do a lot, but
then I think it was Brandon Nordlund in the Utah Formula One Facebook page that said Vettel needs to retire. 100% agree. It needs to happen. He needs to
make peace with the fact that the best he's ever going to be from here on out is a number 1 driver on somebody towards the back.
Ever since they got rid of the double-decker rear diffuser, he's been shit in the car.
That was his era.
Yeah, that was his era. And then when Danny Ricciardo joined him his last season with Red Bull was not good. He was not good. He struggled with that car.
Yeah, it's just one of those it's.
And he's had last year was his only chance, and he made some mistakes to keep himself out of that. So I mean, the team screwed him on a couple races as well. But
that's true.
That's Ferrari. That's going to happen.
Yep.
So I think his boyhood dream of winning for a championship for Ferrari, like his hero Michael Schumacher,
that ain't happening.
Is out the window. I think he just needs to go home and be with his kids.
Yeah, I mean, not unless the new regs quickly bring us back to to his heyday.
Yeah, what would be awesome is if they went back to the V10 era, just because I love the sound those cars made.
That would be nice.
Even the V8 sounded way better than these cars, but
I'm just here for ground effects, all right?
That's going to happen.
It's
and
going to be awesome.
The mock-ups look fantastic. Like, it's going to be the sexiest. Like, these cars are way better looking than they were in 09 and 010 because of the high wing and the narrow rear wing. It was just an ugly car. But yeah, I'm excited for the 2021 regs. I think it's going to be amazing. If Ferrari doesn't bitch out and threaten to leave like they always do.
They always do that, and they never do.
Yeah, but, I mean, they have won 24% of all the races ever raced in Formula One. So, I mean, you know, they kind of know what they're doing.
That is true.
I mean, we think of how dominant Mercedes has been for the last 4 years. That's really nothing compared to Ferrari, just because they've been in it for 70 years. So.
I can't remember who, but somebody, there is a video on YouTube showing, oh, yeah, you think these people are dominant?
No.
Yeah, just
oh, yeah, and it shows all the teams and the eras.
Yeah, and it's just oh, yeah, remember when, McLaren was just kicking ass, and then suddenly they fell off a cliff?
Yeah. Yeah.
And, teams you never heard of came up?
Yeah, those are flash in the pans compared to Ferrari.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Ferrari, that video also showed that Ferrari did definitely have a downtime.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're hopefully coming out of the second one, because they had the first one before Schumacher. The 80s sucked for Ferrari.
The 80s were not good.
That was an era to forget. The early 2000s, in my opinion, are one to forget. Yeah. Oh, well, no, that's the Schumacher era. After Schumacher...
Yeah,
after Raikkonen got his driver's championship at 07, that's where the downturn really started to happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we're in a renaissance, and I love that Ferrari has finally invested in the future with Leclerc. I hope there's rumors of Alonso coming back next season, and I hope to high hell that the bridge he burned has kept him from Ferrari. I would hate to see him back at Ferrari. God. I think he's a talent that was talented. I don't think he's really set anymore to challenge even Hamilton, to be honest with you. So.
Yeah, no, he's no.
I don't know, and I don't think he'd be happy in a mid-pack car. So
absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, he's already done that with McLaren, and although they are really improved since he's been there, since he left. So.
Yep.
Anyways, that's F1. I could talk all night about it. I love it so much.
Well, we do have one more F1 story.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Haas is done with Rich Energy.
What? When did this hit? I haven't seen this.
Oh, this
is news to me today, huh?
Yep, today.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Let's see. Here is a statement from Haas F1 on Rich Energy. Haas F1 team and Rich Energy have amicably agreed to end their partnership together in the FIA Formula One World Championship with immediate effect. While enjoying substantial brand recognition and significant exposure through its title partnership of Haas F1 team in 2019, a corporate restructuring process at Rich Energy will see the need for a revised global strategy. Subsequently, Haas F1 team and Rich Energy concluded a termination of the existing partnership was the best way forward for both parties. Haas F1 team would like to express its thanks and best wishes to the stakeholders at Rich Energy.
So that's PR spin for Rich Energy is going bankrupt. They can't pay us. We decided to end it and take the money that they have been able to provide us and call it good. That's exactly what that reads.
Shitheel Williams story kept fucking things up.
That guy's an idiot.
We can't deal with this.
Yeah. First, you steal a logo from a bike company.
Get sued. Yeah. Don't pay lose.
Yeah,
don't
lose.
Pay the bike company. Yeah. Don't give them any of the stuff that you were legally required
and
to
then get
turn
in
over.
Twitter battle with your board.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just hilarious.
Maybe get sued by Red Bull.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah, it's
Please
just.
do.
God.
But I will say, I mean, there's the old saying in PR: any news is good news, right?
Yeah, man.
And that's
something.
probably the thing he prescribed to. But I don't think it worked for him. So.
Nope.
He's now out of a job and out of a company.
Yep.
And they'll be going bankrupt. My guess is before the end of the season. So I think we'll see that happen.
I'm going to give him to the end of the calendar year.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to give him a little bit more time.
Just a little bit more.
I give him until November, and you're giving him one more month.
Yep. Okay. There we go. We're really splitting hairs at that point.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
So what are they going to put on there? Haas again, or what's going to be on there?
Probably just Haas, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Poor Gene, dude. I bet Gunther's shitting his pants because that was 100% Gunther's deal.
Yes, poor billionaire Gene Haas.
No, not Gene, but I mean Gunther. I mean,
Gunther kind of...
He's already in the hot seat with his drivers in the car. The car sucks.
Yeah, it's not going well for him.
It is a complete reversal from last year. They were clearly like the mid-pack leaders, and now they're right there with Williams at the bottom.
They're going back to like the Sydney spec, and they're just like, why isn't this working?
Yeah.
Why is this working and not the new stuff?
Yeah, that's the wrong direction to go.
Whatever.
Oh, whatever.
We're also not talking about Nico Rosberg becoming the new Jacques Villeneuve.
I love Max lighting him up.
Fucking A.
He was never,
no.
an authority.
And Lando taking a shot at him. Just like, I mean, he was nice about it, but it was just like...
It was a very Lando...
Oh, no, Lando took a shot at Jacques.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because Jacques was just like, all these damn kids in their...
Oh, right.
Their simulators, like, they don't understand, like, the dangers and everything. And Lando's just like, yeah, but we don't have, like, unlimited testing like you did.
Yeah.
You know, like...
For real.
Like, we get in the simulator and we learn the track, and then it's like, oh, like, okay, coming through here...
Yeah.
76543.
Yeah.
Turn in,
brake,
roll on the throttle.
And some of them don't even have motion, so they don't get the G-force of it, too. They're just actually statically sitting there. So it's still awesome, but it's still not anywhere near what the old drivers got.
Yeah, no.
Hours and
unlimited practice, unlimited engines, all that bullshit.
Fucking ridiculousness.
Yeah. Yeah, you talk your shit, Jacques.
Fucking Nico.
He would pass out in the new car. I guarantee you. He would just like shit his pants and pass out. My name is Jacques Villeneuve. I have pissed my pants.
Oh, Jacques. You and your fluky wins.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, so that's it. That is episode 225 of the Camcast.
Woo!
We're going to be back on Thursday to talk about your indulgences with automotive apathy.
Yes.
I.e. the cars that you just kind of like, fuck it.
DGAF.
If it dies, it dies.
Yeah.
I
posted on that.
I still
so
own
someone
them.
rate
Oh, yeah, we will.
Try to
will.
emulate.
Do what we can.
Old and annoying.
You just want to like say it into my phone, and then I can play it back.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
True.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Speak into my phone.
Whoa.
We'll be back on Thursday with that, or Wednesday if you're a patron.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and support us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutoMag. $5 a month gets you early access to the Thursday episodes of the podcast and all that other thing.
Why was that funny?
It wasn't, because it was the wrong thing to say at the wrong time. That's probably why. My segues and little quips are way off. It's been way too long since I've done this.
Don't worry.
Usually I'm pretty decent with like adding just a little bit of color to your
Just a
statements.
touch.
But that one was way
It's
off.
a little weird.
Oh,
Unless you remember, hey! Zing-a-dong ding-ding!
Just keep making noises.
Oh, Grandpa Christiansen over here is just shit in the bed.
Grandpa
I'm sorry.
just looking for the clicker.
Yeah, Pizza Dad has lost it.
I want to watch Mannix.
I reached full senile. That's insane.
There you go.
All right.
Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook. We are at CamAutoMag. Send us an email, mailbag@camautomag.com. Get this podcast wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe.
Do it.
all that fun stuff.
CamAutoswag.com. Get your stuff from us, your official Cam Automag merchandise. If somebody is selling bootleg Cam stuff, please let me know. I want to ask them a lot of questions.
That's a thing?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
I hope not, but also a little piece of me kind of hopes so. Because that's fucking insane.
In China.
We gonna find you.
Anyway.
Hide your kids.
Hide your wife.
They raping everybody out here. Hey, speaking of rape. Hey, Dave.
Hey!
Segue of the night. No, it's not.
No, you turn them on real quick.
You got a haircut?
I got a lot of hairs cut. I always do.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, for
Anyways.
episode 225 of the Camcast, I've been Mike.
Sick.
I've been Pizza Dad.
I've been Dave.
I've been Zach.
Oh, that was impeccable timing, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.